Now let's turn to India. There's some buzz in the air here about one, possibly two high-profile American guests. Only one visit has been confirmed so far, that of Tulsi Gabbard, the new US Director of National Intelligence. She put up this post on social media. She's on a 4-nation tour, and stop number 3 will be India. Tulsi Gabbard is coming for a conference of intelligence chiefs. You'll have chiefs from other Quad nations too, like Japan and Australia, and of course India, and some intelligence heads from G7 countries. All of them are being hosted by India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. And Tulsi Gabbard's presence here is a big deal. Look at her post again. She says, and I quote, "Building strong relationships, understanding and open lines of communication are vital to achieving President Trump's objectives of peace, freedom and prosperity." That's what she said. Now, you may have doubts about these objectives, but the first part is a fact. Understanding and communication are vital, especially for the security of the Indo-Pacific. And both the groups are sending their intelligence chiefs, the Quad and the G7. They understand the risk posed by China. The US is very well aligned here. So Gabbard's participation in New Delhi should be a major step forward, a step to secure our part of the world. The fact that she's flying down to New Delhi and also making it so public sends a clear message that security comes first, despite any other differences we may have. And speaking of differences, India could also end up hosting another American heavyweight, someone who ended up making waves the last time he was abroad. US Vice President JD Vance. Reports say he's headed to India later this month along with his wife, the Second Lady, Usha Vance. As you might know, Usha Vance is of Indian descent. Her parents are from the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. They migrated to the US, and Usha Vance was born there. If she does end up coming to India, it will be her first trip since she became the US Second Lady. As for JD Vance, this will be his second overseas trip. His first one was to France and Germany for last month's Munich Security Conference, and you might remember that because of his fiery speech there. Vice President JD Vance berated America's European allies last month. He told them to step up and to deal with their own problems. You, of course, remember him after that with Ukraine's President Zelensky, when JD Vance told Zelensky to say thank you. So the US Vice President has become synonymous with combativeness. And he could be heading to India soon, which begs the question, is he going to pick a fight over here as well? Vance has not targeted India before. In fact, he met Prime Minister Modi in the US last month, and he was all smiles, calling the Indian Prime Minister, and I'm quoting, gracious and kind. So we'll have to see if this attitude holds. Because the US does have one big gripe with India, and that is tariffs. US President Donald Trump has taken aim at New Delhi before, calling India a tariff king and a big abuser. Those were his words, tariff king and big abuser. A few hours ago, the White House highlighted Indian tariffs again, tariffs on alcohol and agricultural products. So New Delhi is definitely in Trump's crosshairs. India could be hit with reciprocal tariffs on the 2nd of April. Even though the government is trying to avoid it, negotiations are underway. This is a sensitive time for tact and diplomacy. And at this time, Trump is sending JD Vance to India before the reciprocal tariffs take effect. If Vance comes, will he take his usual combative approach, or will he opt for a more measured outreach? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat ke logon ko meri namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically, in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year. more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model, and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.